You know, I'm out here doing this inspection on a very large, really wide-spreading Modesto ash, and I see a lot of problems throughout the tree. It's got some really long, heavy branches. It's been stripped out by somebody in the past. There has been some weight reduction. We did the weight reduction a couple of years ago, but it needs it again. But I missed something, and I walked around the trunk of the tree, and right in here you can see a rather apparent opening. It looks like it is split and cracked, and I can see in there quite a ways. Got a bit of a inclusion in here where both of these are growing very tight against each other. You've got a narrowing down right here. Modesto ash trees are known for splitting. They're a tree that will suddenly just fall apart. And sometimes we try to put in cables when we see these situations, but you've got to be very careful because we've got a significant weakness in here. And while a cable is probably the right thing to do to sustain the tree, there is just an incredible amount of leverage out there being exerted on this area of weakness down in here. So this super heavy limb over here needs to be cabled to something, and unfortunately everything I'm looking at up here is quite a bit smaller than this. So possibly a system of cables, but then that could open me up to a bit of a liability problem. If I cable the tree together and it still fails, then what? So I think what I need to do is I need to get a stick out and probe in there and see how far in it goes. Better yet, I've got a metal probe in the truck. I'm going to go get it. And I've got this little probe that I made. It's a real flimsy little piece of, it's more than wire. It's almost a little bit of banding strap. But what it does is it enables me to get into tiny little cracks and to probe for the depth and find out exactly how deep a opening or a cavity is on a tree. So let's check this out. Okay, I'm putting it in here, and it's probing. I've got it open about 7 inches there. You're able to go down, you can probe back. That doesn't mean that it's safe behind this where it's sitting solid, but it gives you some indication as to how deep that crack is. As I go deep, it goes in about 8 or 9 inches. So it is definitely something to be concerned about. You can also push with this little probe and try to determine how punky the wood is inside. And sometimes you'll hit a little bit of a crack with that thin piece of wire, and you can work your way into it. There, it goes a little bit deeper down low, which would make sense. It's also important to try and go up if you have access. If you can go up in the crack, it gives you an idea how far up it'll go. Oop, there it goes. Oop, all the way up. All the way up. Okay, I went up, probably a foot up into this area, which brings it all the way up into this union right here. So the weakness between these two sections of tree up here extends down into this hole. So this side and this side are quite weak. What do I cable them to? That's the problem. I see some decay up there. I see some evidence of some boring insect activity. And this side over here is also a potential split. I can see some cracks down low here. I don't know if you can see this down in here. It doesn't go in. It stops, which is a good sign. If I was able to take this little probe here and find one of these little cracks and have it suddenly slide all the way in, that would tell me a lot. So really, really valuable tool. Every arborist should have something like this in their set of tools that they go out and inspect for. You can make one out of anything. Like I said, this is more than just wire. It's like a real thin, 1/8 of an inch band strap type material. I don't even know where you get it. I found it. Almost looks like a rake tine. Actually, a rake tine would work. So question is, what do we do? People want to save this tree.